In this video,
we learn about the relationship between the chess rating and chess playing skill. Are there any differences? There are differences. Here's why. Let's talk about chess ratings. What are they? Chess ratings are, full stop, a number, an estimation of your tournament results, where you lie in the pairing system. And based on different formulas, it can change really fast or really slowly because of K factor and formulas, whatever. It just changes based on who you play and how you played. And it changes a lot. And, well, the thing is, different nationalities, different chess rating systems, FIDE versus US versus Canada versus Serbia versus France, whatever nationality of rating, you have different formulas, different estimations, different sort of ebbs and flows about the ring, but they always have changes based on who you play and how you play. Estimations are not really play skill, and basically play skill has a factor that goes beyond chess ratings. Chess play skill can directly affect chess ratings, but the other way around, chess ratings don't affect your chess play skill. And here is a story of why that is the case. I lost 200 points because of my illness. I was an national master. I didn't play well. After my sickness, I lost to my, let's say, my floor is basically 200 points below my peak rating, 2200. I went down to 2000. My bottom floor, I can't go down further, but I can always go up. So at that point, I didn't play raid tournaments, multiple round tournaments for 5 years, maybe over than that, 5 years. But not doing, just nothing, but I've not played raid tournaments for 5 years until I recovered. Once I recovered, I was still playing online chess, not raid chess at all, but I was teaching myself, learning about the games, teaching people as well about chess, and just keeping my skills up, giving the chess play skills in my mind, and just learning. Those things are really a major factor in how I was able to win a tournament not too long ago, whereas I was not the top seed of the tournament. I was people that were in the tournament that were actually where I was the peak, 200 points higher than me, national master strength, 2200. Didn't matter. It was all a fact about my chess playing strength. I had the psychology that I needed to have an ideal tournament, which I had. I was able to perform the best peak performance that was regardless about ratings. I have no sense about ratings at all. I was not worried about rated goals. I was not worried about, I want to just not lose to somebody because a rating will go down. No, I'm at my floor. I'm not going to go down at any more than I am right now. 2000 is a padding. The floor is a padding. I can't go down any further. So basically, rating is not a factor. I'm not fear of losing any rating points because I can't. And according to USCF rules, no worry about my opponent's rating because it was, let's say, out of my mind. So as a result about my right mindset, I was actually really good at, let's say, preparing for this tournament. I was able to win all the games. I was able to do something I never was able to do at my peak. And again, ratings are just a number, an estimation about what you were based upon the results and your past opponents. The ratings are based on your pairings and the past performances. So if you're real low rated, you're going to be paired up, let's say if you're in a social system, basically playing up all the time. If you're really high rated, you're basically playing down a lot of times. But it doesn't matter if you lose, your chess playing skill is still there. But maybe external factors will be just say, okay, you're sick, you don't have the right mindset, you really have something preoccupied in your mind that you can't get it out of your mind, and you're worried about your rating. You can't play this tournament without worry about your rating. Because I'll say this one other last story. I played a tournament I was the top seed of the section, and I felt like there was a big old target on my back. I could not draw anybody for the longest time until the final round, and it was a 5-round tournament. I won the first 4 games. I was showing bullets because I could not draw anybody. If I had a drawing game, I had to take risks. I had to do something to make sure that I still had the win, still go for the first place prize. And at the very last round, I had some, let's say, thoughts of grandeur that, okay, if I just draw this guy, I was able to just split first place at all. But I let the thought of grandeur get in the way. This is not right mindset. If you just think about prizes, if just regardless of rating, you're gonna gain rating points out of the way. But if you think about, prizes, it's an external factor that is actually decreasing your chess playing skill. Doesn't matter about your past results or your rating boost. This is here and now. The chess psychology, the chess playing skill is the most important part of the last round of the tournament. Especially if you're doing the first place, you had to have the chess playing skill to be maximum. Don't have such rings, don't have surprises to be distraction, because that is what happened to me. I lost the final round. I got, let's say, a share of third place prize, and well, that's the story. Doesn't matter in this tournament that I was the top rated player in the tournament. Doesn't matter if I won the first 4 games. It only mattered how I did in the very last moment. The chess playing skill at the very last moment, which is poor. At the very last moment, I, let's say, for a lot of people, just saying choked. I slipped up. I basically underestimated my chances to just have a prize. Like, oh, well, you only draw and I have the first place prize, sir. No, don't have that mindset. Just play a good game. Let's say the first story, basically get this all out of your mind. Have that playing skill be optimized to the top potential that you can. If you don't do that, you're going to be losing everything. Your first place prize is gone. So that is a relationship between chess ratings and chess playing skill. Hey, check this video out to make sure that you get more important information to bring your chess to the next level.